The way Christianity has understood sexuality throughout history has been shaped by a mix of religious teachings, cultural influences, and philosophical ideas. Early Christians were influenced by Greek philosophy, particularly Platonism, which often viewed sexuality as something to be avoided in favor of spiritual pursuits. Thinkers like Origen and Tertullian promoted strict self-discipline, while others, such as the Gnostics, saw spiritual growth as something beyond earthly rules, including those about sexuality. Church leaders like Augustine blended these ideas with the Bible, encouraging celibacy as a way to achieve holiness. The Apostle Paul's writings also played a big role, suggesting that sexual behavior should support community harmony, promoting celibacy, but allowing marriage as a practical option for those who needed it. As time went on, the Catholic Church developed a detailed view of sexuality, emphasizing its dual purposes: to unite couples and to create life. This perspective was further clarified in the teachings of the Second Vatican Council and other official writings from the Pope. On the other hand, Protestant leaders like Martin Luther and John Calvin rethought the purpose of marriage and sexuality, leading to different approaches within the Christian tradition. The connection between sexual desire and holiness is a central theme in many theological traditions, often emphasizing values like chastity, celibacy, and the sacred nature of marriage. In ancient Jewish and Christian beliefs, sexuality was closely tied to ideas of holiness and purity. For example, writings from the Second Temple period and early Christian texts often presented sexual behavior as a reflection of a person's spiritual state. Chastity was considered a key virtue, helping individuals move from focusing on physical pleasures to living an ethical, spiritually aligned life. It wasn't just about avoiding sexual activity, but about managing desires to achieve inner peace and a sense of holiness. Celibacy also held a special place, especially in early Christianity. Leaders like Aphrahat, the Persian sage, saw celibacy as a way to deepen one's spiritual life and strengthen the faith community. Marriage, on the other hand, was viewed as a sacred institution. It symbolized the relationship between Christ and the Church, giving sexual relations within marriage a divine significance. Modern theological perspectives add another layer to this discussion. Some theologians suggest that sexual desire, when understood as part of God's creation, can be a way to experience God's love and justice. Ethicists like Margaret A. Farley have also emphasized justice as an essential aspect of all loving relationships, including sexual ones, encouraging a more ethical approach to sexuality. Together, these ideas show that while sexual desire is a natural human experience, its true meaning comes from aligning it with spiritual and ethical values. Different Christian traditions, Catholic, Orthodox, and Protestant, interpret sexual desire in distinct ways, reflecting their unique views on its role in spiritual growth and holiness. In Catholicism, sexual desire is often understood through natural law and the teachings of early church fathers like Augustine, who stressed the importance of redirecting desires toward God rather than earthly pleasures, which he believed could distract from spiritual goals. Modern Catholic teachings maintain this approach by linking sexual acts to both procreation and marital unity, framing sexual desire as a means of achieving holiness when expressed within marriage. The Catholic Church's pursuit of holiness, despite the moral failings of its members, highlights the ongoing tension between the ideal of a holy community and the realities of human imperfection. This tension has become even more pronounced with contemporary issues like sexual abuse scandals within the Church, which have challenged its moral credibility and prompted calls for a re-evaluation of its theological and ethical stances. Movements such as the Me Too movement, and increasing awareness of violence against women, have further emphasized the need for the Church to listen, take meaningful action, and affirm the dignity of all people, particularly in sacred and embodied relationships. Looking to dive deeper into theology and enrich your understanding? Discover Theology Academy, a channel filled with insightful, well-researched videos crafted to keep you informed and inspired. But why stop there? On our website, you'll find exclusive features designed to elevate your learning experience, whether through in-depth modules, expert analyses, or personalized learning paths. It's more than just knowledge. It's a community that helps you grow and explore at your own pace. So, don't wait. Subscribe to Theology Academy on YouTube and visit theologyacademy.net to unlock a world of wisdom today. Protestant perspectives, shaped by reformers like Martin Luther and John Calvin, focus on sexual desire within the context of marital intimacy and companionship. They see it as a gift from God that can strengthen spiritual bonds between spouses. However, Protestant theology also reflects the tension between desire and sin, as evident in Paul's writings, which separate the act of sex from the corrupting potential of unchecked desire. Orthodox Christianity traditionally views sexual desire as part of the sacramental nature of marriage. Within this tradition, desire is seen as a way to achieve theosis, or union with God, when it is expressed through selfless love and commitment within marriage. Orthodox Christianity's view on sexuality and eros is deeply rooted in traditional teachings that emphasize the sanctity of sexual relations within the confines of marriage between a man and a woman. This perspective is grounded in a theological, anthropological distinction between sex and eros, where sexuality is seen through a Christological, eschatological lens, advocating for asceticism and sexual self-discipline as part of Christian sexual ethics. The relationship between sexual desire, philosophy, psychology, and theology offers a fascinating area of study that combines ideas from different fields. From a theological perspective, sexuality is often seen as a reflection of God's creativity and connection. Sexual desire, a deeply human experience, is shaped by more than just biology. It's a blend of relationships, imagination, and societal norms, as Guerrero highlights in his phenomenological approach. She invites us to see sexual desire as both supported and constrained by the world around us. Adding a spiritual twist, Coakley connects sexual longing with the yearning for God, suggesting that practices like prayer can transform our understanding of Christian mysteries like the Trinity. Similarly, Baum's Theology of Desire views our longing for the divine as central to being human, offering a fresh perspective on how desire can lead to ethical growth and transformation. On the psychological front, Carori underscores the importance of incorporating spirituality into psychological theories, emphasizing how the interplay of mind, body, and soul fosters personal growth. Spiegel complements this with his exploration of self-control as a spiritual virtue, showing how managing desires in alignment with Christian values can lead to a more fulfilling life. Psychoanalysis brings another layer to this conversation. Hogan delves into the connections between love, death, and the divine, offering a psychoanalytic lens on religious experiences. Hogan is inspired by Matthew Clemente's work, Eros Crucified, Death, Desire, and the Divine in Psychoanalysis and Philosophy of Religion, which delves into the intricate connections between love, death, and the divine. This exploration is conducted through a psychoanalytic lens, offering insights into spiritual experiences and cultural phenomena. Together, these diverse perspectives weave a fascinating narrative about the interplay between sexual desire, self-control, and spirituality. By blending theology, psychology, and psychoanalysis, this growing field illuminates the profound ways our deepest desires shape and reflect our spiritual lives. To all our faith-based and non-faith-based viewers, Covenant Eyes is here to help you break free from digital temptations and build a life of integrity through powerful tools for accountability and personal growth. Removing explicit and illicit content from your screen isn't just about protecting your mind. It's about reclaiming your time, relationships, and spiritual growth. Covenant Eyes helps you focus on what truly matters, giving you the freedom to live with purpose. At Theology Academy, we believe transformation comes through knowledge and faith. We are proud to share that Covenant Eyes has sponsored Theology Academy, and we are deeply grateful for their support in advancing our mission to educate and inspire. Sign up for Covenant Eyes today using the link below and support the mission of Theology Academy. Let's build stronger lives together.